Welcome back, weekenders. Come along with us as we try the polite pig at Disney Springs. As lifelong barbecue aficionados, we felt it was important to give this hot spot a try. We decided to get the butcher board for two, which includes pork shoulder, smoked chicken, brisket, and cheddar sausage, served with slaw, house pickles, two pieces of cornbread, and your choice of two market sides, which we got the grilled street corn and the mac and cheese. Brie, of course, also got a side Caesar salad, and we had to try all the sauces. Polite Pig is a quick service restaurant. You order at the counter up front, and then a waiter brings the food to you. You can actually order more food with the waiter as well, so if you didn't get dessert and you want to add on a bourbon chocolate chip cookie or key lime pie, maybe some red velvet cake, you just ask them and they can bring it out to you. Alright guys, so we just finished eating at
Polite Pig.
And so we showed you, we got the butcher block.
Yep.
We got to try a number of different things. We tried, I inserted the two here, we tried all the barbecue sauces and the hot sauce. Let's start there. What do you think of the barbecue sauces?
So I thought there was a really great variety of barbecue sauces. So if you like an Alabama white or a honey mustard or a mustard base or a sweet or a spicy, it's got everything for you. So we just got a selection of everything just to kind of taste it.
And so it's a little bit different take on Alabama white because it was a barbecue ranch.
A little bit,
but
yeah.
Still really good. The hot sauce, sorry guys, the hot sauce was really good as well. I ate the hot sauce on all the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was great though.
The mac and cheese was fantastic. You know, I'm super picky about mac and cheese. And it was kind of a white cheese sauce, which is pretty rare for mac and cheese, but delicious.
The coleslaw, not a huge fan of.
Not a huge fan of the coleslaw, but it had a really heavy onion flavor to me, and I don't like that in a slaw, so that was part of the problem for me.
And then we also had what's the other side we had? Oh, the corn, the street corn, that was amazing. I'll eat that every day. Every time we come back, we'll be in street corn, whether Brie likes it or not.
It was very good. I liked it.
Cornbread was good.
Cornbread was delicious. It was a sweeter cornbread, which I prefer to. It's dry cornbread. If you don't like the sweet cornbread, it's just dry cornbread.
And then how was your salad?
Oh, the Caesar salad was really great. I mean, it was just, it was personal sized, but they had the dressing already mixed on it, so it wasn't too much, it wasn't too little. Yeah, I was happy with it.
So I think we go in order of least favorite to favorite. Probably the start was the chicken.
Yes, the chicken was my least favorite meat on the board.
Just not huge fans of chicken, of barbecue chicken. I personally am more partial to the one I make, which is a little bit spicier than what they had.
Can't see my eye roll through my glasses.
This is probably a good point, though, to point out that all the barbecue had a very peppery flavor, which I'm normally not a big fan of, but it worked really well here, especially because most of the sauces were a sweeter sauce. So it kind of balanced each other out.
Yeah, I liked that. I love peppery food, so I think it worked really well for me in terms of barbecue. But
what would you put next? Pork?
I'd probably put the brisket next. I know. He's giving me a face.
This is not endorsed peppery. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter. This is my
Go
opinion.
ahead. Explain why the brisket goes next.
So brisket has never been my favorite barbecue meat, just because it's so volatile. People either ruin it or they do a really great job with it. You never know what you're going to get with brisket. And so it just automatically goes towards the bottom of the list. However, this one was really good. Super moist.
So that's exactly why this goes at the top of the list of the meats that we had today. Because brisket is so difficult to cook. And it is so difficult to get the perfect texture. I think there's some video of me pulling it apart that you've already seen. It was perfect brisket. Like I said, maybe a tad on the pepperier side than I would prefer. But so good. And the ultimate test of brisket is, can you eat it without sauce? Because the Texan would tell you no sauce on your brisket. And this brisket was perfect.
Okay, so y'all, he liked the brisket so much that he just completely cut off halfway through my review and was like, screw that. Screw that.
Love you.
Love you. Mwah.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
Would you put the sausage as the best?
Oh, for me,
Okay.
absolutely.
So let's talk about the pork first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Too late. But anyways, so for me, number 3, for you, number 2 is the pork.
Yep.
It was really good pork. It's pulled pork though. I wouldn't say it was life changing. Like I wouldn't come here just for the. Sorry, covered your face. Wouldn't come here just for the pulled pork. But I would not get the pulled pork either.
I'm going to go over here while Brant finishes this food review because clearly my opinions are not up to snuff in terms of barbecue.
What are your thoughts on the pork?
So I loved the pork. I thought it was cooked really, really well. I thought it was super moist. It had even some like crackling edges to it, which I love in pulled pork. I like a little bit of extra texture in there. I thought the sauce they had on it was really good. Pulled pork is way more consistent in terms of barbecue places. So I enjoyed it a lot.
That's really what I meant. If it sounded like I was being too harsh, you summed it up perfectly. So, the star of the show. You want to talk about the star?
Star of the show is that sausage, you guys. Oh my God, those pockets of
Jalapeno cheddar, right?
I think so. Those pockets of cheese inside of that sausage, like it just pops when it gets in your mouth.
They were almost like lava pockets, like
Yes.
the inside of a hot pocket.
Oh my
but
God.
they weren't so hot that they burned, but you still got that warming sensation. So good. And then we used that with the barbecue ranch, which was delicious.
I tried it with a couple different sauces, and I just don't think you can go wrong, which is why it's number 1 for me. You can don't even put the sauce on it. You don't even have to put the sauce on it. Honest to God.
So what do you guys think? Have you ever tried polite pig? If so, leave a comment below. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button.
And let us know if you want us to come back and try all the other foods.
Yeah, I want to try all the sides. So. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.